Hi Gomak family, welcome again. Thank you for your support. So today we are going to make a bonnet, and first things first, so we are going to use the two colors, pink and purple, but we begin with a magic ring, and then we are going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. So this is our first half double crochet with a chain 1. So you're going to insert into the magic ring 9 more half double crochets separated by a chain 1. So this is the second one, then chain 1, so those are 2. Then you move on doing half double crochets with a chain 1 in between. So at the end of it all you should have 10 half double crochets. Remember, the first chain 3 counts with as your first half double crochet with a chain 1, so you just add 9 to make 10. So I am at the end of the row. I'm at the end of the row, and I'm just going to finish up by chaining 2, and then I connect, or I go into the first space with a slip stitch, as you can see. So you can pull it to close the hole. Then we move to row number 2. So I begin with the chain 3. Then now we are going to increase in the spaces, not into the stitches but into the spaces. So in the same space, make half double crochet. Then chain 1. So this is our first increase. We go into the second space, make a half double crochet and chain 1. Do not forget to chain 1. Into the same space, another half double crochet and chain 1. So this is the space that I'm talking about. As you can see, I'm not going into any stitch but into a space. Again, half double crochet, chain 1, and another half double crochet in the same space and chain 1. So you continue doing that until you are at the end of row 2. So I'm at the end. I finished the chain 2 and slip stitch in the first space. So this is it for row 2. Now I'm going to change from purple to pink. So this is how we do it. So I begin on row 3, chain 3. So row 3, we are going to make half double crochet in all spaces with a chain 1 in between. So let me just cut this off. Then we begin off. So we go into the next space, as you can see. Into the next space, a half double crochet and chain 1. Into the next space, half double crochet, chain 1. So this is the pattern for the row number 3. Half double crochets in all spaces but separated with a chain 1 in between. So do not forget to chain 1 after half double crochet. This is the pattern for the whole bonnet. So you continue until you are at the end. So here we are, and you finish with a chain 2, then slip stitch in the first space as shown. Great. So we are going to do the same for row number 4. We begin with a chain 3. Then that is our first space. We go into the next space and make a half double crochet. Then chain 1. So we continue into the next space, another half double crochet, then chain 1. So you continue and finish row number 4. At the end, chain 2 and slip stitch in the first space. So this is what you're supposed to have at this time. We go to row number 5, chain 3, then into the same space make a half double crochet, as you can see. Take your time to ensure you're doing the correct thing. Then chain 1. So this counts as 2 half double crochets in the same space. So next space you are going to make only 1 half double crochet and chain 1. Next space we are going to put 2 half double crochet. So this is the first one, chain 1, second half double crochet in the same space and chain 1. So we are alternating between 2 half double crochets and 1 half double crochet, as you can see. So you continue doing this until you are done with your row number 5. I am at the end, chain 2 and then slip stitch in the first space. So basically this is what you're going to do even for row number 6 up to number 8. It is what you're going to do from row 6 to 8, repeat row number 5. So continue, let me meet you at row number 9. So this is what you should have by the end of row 8. So begin row number 9, you chain 3 and then we are going to make half double crochet in each space. So this is our first half double crochet in the first space. We go into the second space, make another half double crochet and chain 1. Go into the next space, half double crochet, chain 1. So that is what I'm going to do for row number 9, and I'm going to repeat this until I have my desired number of rows, that is according to the head size. So for my case I'm going to make up to row 15. You can make up to row number 12 for a small size, up to number 15, row number 15 for the medium size, and up to number 19 for the extra large. So I made up to row 15, but I also changed my yarn to purple at some point, but that is in according to your preference. So we move to row number 16 if you've made the same number of rows as mine. So at this point we are going to decrease and we shall be doing single crochet decrease. So this is how we do a single crochet decrease. So we go into the next space, grab our yarn, and also next space, grab, then pass through. So this is how we are going to decrease all through. This is how we are going to decrease all through the row. So I'm coming to the end, and this is where I began my work from. So I'm going to slip stitch in that same stitch, and then now next, which is supposed to be row number 17, we are going to make slip stitches all through the row. So we now slip stitch all through the stitches. We make slip stitches all through the stitches. So slip stitch all through until you are done. So this is what you should have at the end of row number 17. So I begin row number 18, and we are going to make single crochets all around in our spaces. In our spaces. So let me redo this. So this is the space, as you can see. So I'm going to make single crochets all through these spaces. Make single crochets all through the spaces. So you continue until you are done. So I've done a total of 5 rows of single crochet. So that was from row 18 to row 22. And I chained one and cut my yarn. So this is what I have. So I moved to making a strap, making the bonnet strap. So I'm going to chain 60, or you can make it longer or shorter depending on the length of your strap. Let us chain up to 60. So I already have my 60. So I'm going to count 6 stitches from where I did cut my yarn from on the bonnet. So at this point is where I'm going to attach my strap. In the sixth stitch from where I did cut my yarn from on the bonnet is where I'm going to attach my strap. So I've attached it in the 6th stitch from the cut-off point. So I'm going to work 5 single crochets, and that should take me to the point where I did cut my yarn. And 5. So I'm going to continue and make another 5 on the other side single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then now I'm supposed to make another strap. So I'm going to chain 60 again. I'm going to chain 60. So I am at this point, and I'm going to just go back and make half double crochets in every chain. We are making half double crochets in every chain. We're making half double crochets in every chain until we're done with this strap. So I'm going to do that until I'm at the other side of the strap. So I've already done that, and this is the result. If this video is helpful to you, please thumbs up. Do not forget to share and comment. I love you so much. Thank you for always supporting me, and thank you for always tuning in to watch my videos. Bye.